What is your understanding of the U.S. Bill of Rights?
It's the 10 first amendments to our Constitution.
Okay. Do you know the three branches of government?
Legislative, judicial, and executive.
Do you feel restricted by the U.S. Constitution and why?
No,
Do you feel restricted by federal and state laws and why?
no, not really.
What's your definition of freedom?
Freedom to me is the ability to live your life as you choose without having negative repercussions upon you.
Okay. And the last question is America really free?
No.
Why do you think this?
Well, America hasn't been free for a long time. That's like saying America is actually a democracy. America's never been a democracy. We're an established republic. If anything, now, today, we are an oligarchy. 1% rules everything.
So for today, we're going to ask you a series of questions leading to a major question about the U.S. Constitution and America. To start, what is your understanding of the U.S. Bill of Rights?
Well, it doesn't give people rights, but it actually gives the government rights to use on the people.
All right. Do you know the three branches of government?
Yes.
What are they?
The executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch.
All right. Do you feel restricted by the U.S. Constitution? If so, why?
The Constitution, yes, but I think that the amendments cover the liberties that people actually need.
Do you feel restricted by federal, state, or city laws? Why?
I guess kind of. I never have a problem with the laws, but it's definitely something that limits me from doing things that I might want to do.
What is your definition of freedom?
Freedom is when you wake up in the morning and you think to yourself that you really can go out and do anything.
For the final question, is America truly free?
I think America has limited freedom. They might tell you that you're free and you can do whatever, but there's rules. Like, if everybody was free, I don't think it would really be a good thing.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to ask you a series of questions, answer them to the best of your ability, mainly opinionated. What is your understanding of the U.S. Bill of Rights?
Well, it's one of the documents first founded by America that outlines our unalienable rights as Americans.
Do you feel restricted by the U.S. Constitution? If so, why?
Not really, no. Everybody has their own voice in America, whether you be the far, far right, or you be the far, far left, or you're just in the middle and just kind of hang out. I mean, everybody has their own opinion and has their own voice.
Federal law, state law, or city law?
Federal law, in some cases. That's an entirely different argument. I understand that there are reasons for rules and regulations that they have set up, but at the same time, a lot of people want to regulate everything. You can't regulate everything.
Could you give a definition of freedom?
Freedom to me is I have the right to worship whichever deity I believe in, whether it be Jesus Christ or, insert another deity here. Now I have the opportunities to go out, get a higher education if I so choose, So here, I also have the freedom to voice my opinion. That's what freedom means to me.
Last question is, do you believe America is free? Why or why not?
Honestly, that's kind of up in the air right now. So in a sense, yeah, America is free, but that's the big thing. Our society, American society and culture has come to that point where we're so afraid of offending other people than keeping our own culture that we have to be politically correct around everybody, and everything has to be, for lack of a better word, touchy-feely, in that we cannot voice our own opinions because we might offend another culture or another race's beliefs or whatever. But at the same time, we're not. We're being told what we can and cannot say because it simply just might offend somebody. which is pretty childish, if you ask me.
Okay, what is your understanding of the U.S. Bill of Rights?
I have no clue.
Okay. Do you know the three branches of government? If so, what are they?
Yeah, judicial, legislative, and executive.
Okay. Do you feel restricted by the U.S. Constitution? If so, why?
No.
Do you feel restricted by federal, state, or city laws? Why or why not?
Depending, but mostly no.
Okay. Could you give a definition of freedom?
Freedom is ability to do stuff within a certain range.
All right. Final question: is America truly free?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because we have a pretty good set of guidelines. I don't agree with all of them. But then again, because I don't agree with all of them means they're probably doing what they're set to do. Because if everything went how I want, probably we wouldn't have where we are now.